Sunsets on kingdoms burn, steel and blood where courage turn. Legends rise and heroes sing, ancient tales on the wind's wing. Mountains tall and rivers wide, in Hyboria tales collide. Swords clash under starry skies, in the battle ember cries. Cry out, oh high. Township of Torrens once thrived, ravished by a spider cold. Hawkut's hunger unsated, bad company ain't faded. War came and went and now strife, prosperity seems distant, and the fates seem wearing to decline. A new threat seems imminent. New heroes arise, arise. So it calls for wayward children. Oh, make safe, make safe. Ravaged stolen home of my heart. Torrent calls for wayward children home. Make safe, make safe. Ravaged torrent home of my heart. For it calls for wayward children home. Make safe, make safe. For ravaged torrent home of my heart. Torrent chokes away of me and home. Make safe, home of my heart. Torrent calls her wayward children home. Make safe, home of my heart.
He went, oh, and this crossbow bolt just goes soaring out of there.
Nice try, dingus.
Greetings. Welcome to a Lenharrow live play game. The players and the referee are free to respond to the situations presented as they like. This video may contain language that is inappropriate for some viewers. From the hilt cautions. Viewer discretion is advised.
Greetings, I'm Logan, the G.I. Joe Gamer, and tonight we're playing Heroes of Haven's Run Session 4. Before I introduce my players, however, there's something I'd like to just shout out there. We are a gaming community, our community, and there are lots of us gaming tonight. In about an hour, two other of our friends are going to be gaming tonight, running games. So if you're not into what we're doing, check them out. They're cool. We've got Elfbait. Both of them, like I said, at the top of the next hour. Elfbait is running a Conan-like Hyperborea type OSE game, and that's why I did that short at the beginning. And then Bear the Gen X GM, probably be simulcasting on all these players' channels too. He's running a heroic game, so they're playing superheroes. So check them out. Links are in the description. Now, that being said, I'm going to roll my players in here and say hi to everybody in the chat as well. We've got Jake Pendragon.
Hello. I'm going to be playing Finnegan Furhaven, your local barber.
Anything you want to shout out today?
Nope.
Well, all right then. We got a Jay the Emo Kid. What's up, Jay?
Hi. Well, I am playing Becca. My cat. Meow. Anyways. But just so everyone knows, I literally just graduated high school last Friday. Very proud.
Awesome. Congrats.
Yay. So, that's all I have.
All righty then. Then we're going to bring up our songbird. Dawn, how you doing? That nice little virtual background. So tell us about yourself.
I'm doing good. I'm starting to do live streaming on my own channel this week. I'm gonna be doing.
I caught your first live stream. It was fun.
YouTube mentions. Yeah. The last one was Sticky Business, which I do plan to do again, just not this month.
Well, it'll be fun. I'll be sure and check it out. I got my notifications on, and I have a link to your channel in the description.
Sweet.
Anything else you want to shout out?
Nope.
Why don't you tell everybody who you're playing tonight?
Yeah. I'm playing as Maria Havana Daring, I forget her position in the military. I'm sorry.
She's a lieutenant now.
Yeah, lieutenant. Thank you. Maria Havana, Lieutenant Daring. Yep.
Anything else you want to shout out?
Nope.
All right, it's going to take us to the tiger.
My yowdy meowdy, everybody. I am playing Gray Tomas, proprietor of the Gray Fang Inn and Tavern. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
How about you? Anything you want to shout out?
Just the chat.
Well, we'll get to that.
I know we will.
We got one more player.
We sure do.
We got a Kate.
Oh, wait, I do want to shout someone out.
Oh, really? Hang on, Kate.
Okay.
Weird mic.
I want to shout out for our dear friend who's feeling ill, Bobby the Blue Chick.
Yes, Bobby the Blue Chick is not feeling well. She will not be
We are
joining us.
sad that you won't join us, and we hope you feel better.
Definitely. All right.
Okay.
What's up, Kate?
Hello there. So I'm playing Millie Burrows, and she is a bard, and yeah, she's awesome.
And she's awesome. I like that.
And she's
Anything you got going on you want to shout out?
I just released a new song earlier.
I know. I saw the premiere today. It was awesome. Very Mozart-esque.
Yeah,
that?
very.
Beethoven or something like that.
Yeah, I called it
pretty clever.
Beethoven's first. Because it very much sounded a lot like what was it? Moonlight Sonata from Beethoven.
It was very cool. Very different. Very different. I liked it. I enjoyed it. Got anything else you want to talk about?
I also just on my community section inside my channel, I released like 5 photos that are really good, and I probably should have used one of them instead of the photo that I have, but I don't know, they're great.
Ray has a comment for you about your premiere today.
Sounded like Billy Joel. Okay. Also, I've been playing around with ChatGPT, and I made those infinite runner games where you gotta run and dodge obstacles. Yeah, I started making one of those, and it's a lot of fun.
Well, all right. Well, cool. I guess I'll bring everybody up then, and we will shout out the chat. We got a few people in the house tonight. And we'll start with Katie Robbins. How you doing?
With their mic.
One of our regular players. Yeah, somebody's playing with their mic, but it happens. Good to see you, Katie. Nice of you to join us in the chat tonight. And
oh, Katie.
we got a Superior Cyber Godzilla. Hello, bud.
Superior Cyber Godzilla.
Always good to see you.
I can say the Godzilla part just fine.
Sure. And we got a Ray Redini in the house. And after the barking, his wife Jess Laws is also with us, who may not be able to make it the whole time.
Oh, Jess.
Hope you get feeling better, Jess.
Yeah.
Seems like that's kind of going around tonight.
Yeah.
All right, so let's start with Jake. Do you remember what happened last time?
We had just saved what's his name? I forget.
Saved.
Kevin Armitage. So, Kevin Armitage.
Lord Kevin Armitage. And
More like apprehended.
apprehended. You're coming with us. I don't want to. You're
Look who we got in the chat there, guys.
fine.
It's Dave.
It's Dave.
Say hi to Dave.
We love Dave. Dave is awesome. Awesome, Dave.
How you doing, bro? It's good to see you. Welcome. We're about to get gaming. We're just recapping what happened last time. Anything you want to add to that, Jake? Should I say Finnegan?
Finnegan. We're on our way to the township of Torrance, where things are going to happen.
Okay, then. What do you remember about last game, Jay?
Literally everything that Jake just said. That's all I remember.
I'm playing the Ditto card. That's what she says. That's what you said.
I also remembered that a goblin stabbed Millie right after I healed her.
Oh, yeah, that was pretty cool.
I did not remember that, but now I do.
Now you do? So, Tiger, what do you remember about last time?
Last time I don't really rightly remember a whole lot from that.
Well, you guys were in a Split Rock Gorge trying to rescue Kevin Armitage.
Oh yeah, he showed us a different way to go out of Split Gorge.
It does seem like last month was a long time ago, doesn't it, guy?
No, but I remember the boy showed us a different way to leave, like to go
right.
out.
Yeah, he showed you a way out, and he had a pet skunk.
Well, yeah, I remember that too. I remember the pet skunk.
We got a cool gamer in the house. You want to shout him out?
Hey, cool gamer, how's it going?
No, not yet. But not yet. We haven't seen him. We don't have a banger sighting yet.
We have not had a banger sighting yet.
I have talked to him today a few times though, so we may see him. He said he would be here tonight. So.
Anyway, so yeah, I remember that, and you made me forget what I was gonna say too. I had something else I remembered.
Distracted by a cool gamer.
But now I forgot, and I blame you.
Okay, I'll take the blame, but not the responsibility.
No, you have to take the responsibility because I was in mid-thought, and you interrupted it, and now it's gone.
We interrupt this thought to bring you nothing.
Nothing. All right, so I can go on to Kate and come back to you if you want to.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's what I remember. Millie's still scared of me, and I'm sad.
Yeah.
So, all right then, Kate.
Big scary cat man.
What does Millie remember about last time, aside from being stabbed by when she was down?
I think I remembered at the very end of it, I think Millie was starting to compose a song about
mean old Ray.
About yeah, about
about
tiger.
Shit.
Today is day.
Today is day. Look what Redini has for us. He said that about Banger. He's removing a squirrel from Jerry. Yeah, Dave says he knew it was Dacian.
Yeah, Millie was creating a song about Gray. And,
about Gray? About all your companions, actually.
Yeah.
Mean old shitty Gray.
Oh, shitty Gray.
Hey!
No, she was not happy about Gray, and she was gonna compose a song about how scared she was of him.
I'm not scary. I'm sad now.
On Jerry's foot from the squirrel butt. All right, we got some comments from Ray tonight. All right.
But she was
nice
scared.
House, buddy. She was scared, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Remember anything else?
I remember, yeah, the invisible goblin stabbing her. I remember.
You guys finally took that invisible goblin down, but it was a lot of work.
I was kind of disappointed because we didn't really get to loot a lot. I remember that.
You kind of had to run because there was a full cave of orcs behind you.
Yeah. But other than that, yeah, we had to sneak past a bunch of these, like, some more, what were they, scorpions? I don't remember.
They were tiger beetles is what they were.
Oh, yeah, tiger beetles. There we go. It was a beetle. And then I remembered us getting back to town, and the guy went off and did something. And I don't know what we can do after that.
I went off and did something.
So you guys went back to the Blue Thunder.
That's true. The boy cleaned up and he looked different.
You look different. You looked all cleaned up at the Blue Thunder.
Really nice.
Okay, so Dawn, what do you remember about last time?
Yes. I don't remember a thing because I had to leave pretty early on in the game.
Yeah, I know.
That is true. That is true.
Very true.
What do you remember about what you saw, though?
I think we put her on my cart and pushed her.
I remember there was a fight, but I can't remember anything else from that.
Well, you guys are all back.
At the Blue Thunder.
All back together, and you guys moved on to went to Torrent together with the mayor, and young Kevin Armitage traveled with you because he's going to wait for his uncle in Torrent, and he's going to stay at the mayor's house. And so you guys are now in Torrent. Let's see. Dave says that's how his memory works. Something happened. He smoked one and made it home somehow. I used to wake up, get in the car, drive to my boss's house, and not remember how I got there. So yeah, I've been there, done that, my friends.
Wow.
Yeah.
You just wake up in the middle of doing your job, and you're like, "Wait, how did I get here?"
Yeah, I'm on autopilot when I drive.
No, dude, I remember him telling me once he fell asleep in the bathroom at his work for like an hour. Nobody even noticed.
Nobody noticed. I had all my work done, so you know. Same Logan daily. All right, well, let me show you guys this, and you can tell me what you think. There's Torrent.
Nice.
Purdy.
Now,
That's cool.
let me know if you have questions.
Order of the Dusky Knights isn't that close to my tavern, is it?
It's right next door, yes.
Oh, man.
Always was. See, I auto to work and pilot home every day of haze. Well, I used to do that all the time, Dave. Sometimes autopilot. I got what you meant, buddy.
And pilot. Now you fly. We know you have a helicopter.
It's a helicopter, yeah.
Helicopter over my head. I see a color, the color is red.
I'm going to start with Finnegan, and you tell me where you are in Torrent and what you want to be doing. Thank you, Dave.
Should I be going to Lord Rathbar's manor so I could be able to purchase my business house or whatever?
You have that kind of money?
Well, that's the whole reason why I went on this trip.
Okay, well, you were staying at the Grey Fang because that's the only inn and tavern in town, so you can go visit the mayor if you like. He lives at the end of the town at the Rathbar Manor over there on the far left.
I need to get my business sorted.
All right, so you get up in the morning, and that's what you're doing. You're heading over to the mayor's house.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so Becca, what is Becca doing? You live
Finding food.
You live at the Baroness Carter's manor. That is where you grew up. That is your mother's house. It's your house. You know what I mean? Same thing.
Yes.
So you wake up in luxury, and you have servants. And what do you want to be doing?
I want to be served food.
All right. Well, then you get some breakfast.
And that's what I do because you need food.
Okay. So Maria, you wake up at the garrison. You have your own quarters now because you're an officer. So you're not bothered by the smelly men. So what are you doing?
Yeah. Okay. So what I'm going to do is stop by the garrison, my room, and just start working on my report. Just because even though it's probably not going to get turned in until finished and turned in until after the kid meets with his uncle, I still need to start start working on the report so I have less to work on by the time I actually need to have the report in.
Well, you are given a message by one of your troopers, a corporal, who just got promoted to corporal because that job became vacant when you became a lieutenant. And he
Yeah,
says,
that makes sense.
Margrave Myers left this for you. It is a sealed parchment with his crest on it, Myers' crest.
Okay. I take it and say, thank you, soldier.
It's
Now,
filled
as
with
you were.
doom.
Then he swiftly departs.
And then I guess first thing she does when she gets back to her room is sit down and open and read it. Like,
You
what?
go back to your room or you stay there in your office because as a lieutenant, you have an office now.
Oh, right. I have an office. I'm just going to read it in my office then.
Okay.
Read in your office. Ooh, fancy.
So you crack the seal on the missive, and a small gas comes out. Roll me a 20-sided.
Oh. And then it turns red and starts shouting at you.
If it's a sleeping gas, I remember I have sleep resistance.
You do have sleep resistance, but it is
Okay,
not a
you
sleeping
steal
gas.
that car.
It is not sleeping gas.
It
ain't something awful.
All right, rolling a 20.
Yep.
I got a 3.
You got a 3. Okay, so Maria Daring got a 3. That's a maid. You made everything, so it doesn't matter what it was. You overcome a nausea and a desire to just lose everything you almost had for breakfast. And you overcome whatever it was. And then the scroll kind of disappears and a little green face shows up and it says, not from the Margrave. And then it just turns to smoke.
See, I told you. It turned into a red letter and it started shouting at you, and then it stuck its little paper tongue out at you and ripped itself apart.
Roll me percentile dice and tell me what you rolled.
No, nobody.
I didn't hear you. Sorry.
It was yeller. No. Oh, okay.
It's a yeller. It's a yeller.
I rolled a 55.
So what'd you roll?
I rolled a 55.
55. Okay. Let's see. That does not make it. And yeah, that's more than 3 action points away from success. So, all you get is all you realize is something was odd about that corporal. That's all you comes into your mind.
I'll say.
What do you do?
I have to wonder if this is the Dusky Knights thing.
Well, you guys are kind of rivals in town, so it is a possibility, but they've never done anything quite like that before. Captain Therian Damascus is a little bit more subtle, and he's not so open about doing anything untowards against you guys. But they are trying to replace the town's guard.
What if it's the Lords? You know, the Lord I'm trying to overthrow? So I can get my family farm back? I remember that part of my backstory. I'm just gonna make up a list of suspects and think, I should go. And I'm just gonna end it there because I imagine I'd be gagging from the smell.
Okay, yeah, we can get back to you. So that'll take us to Great Tomas.
Okay, so it depends. When do we get in?
Late at night. This is the very next day. Since you were at the Blue Thunder for a while, but you guys traveled home. It took the better part of a day, and you arrived here way late into the evening. You guys really hustled because the mayor wanted to get back. So you left early. Normally it takes about a day and a half to get from here to the Blue Thunder. But
Okay, so there's some personal parcels that I take care of myself. So I'm going to go about my delivery business.
Okay, so you're going around delivering stuff. Cool. Anything you want to mention?
No, I don't want credit.
Okay. So, Kate, Millie, what's Millie doing?
Oh, I'm not sure. She
First, let's start with where you're at. You're most likely at the Gray Fang.
and that's Gray's actual tavern.
That's the tavern, not his household. He's at his house.
But is that Gray's actual tavern?
Yeah.
Gray owns it?
And it looks something like this.
Goes a little something like this.
And yes, the streets in Torrent do have cobblestones. The town used to be a lot bigger.
Mm-hmm.
And it runs pretty much to the edges of the road in either direction, but not the smaller road to the south. It goes only to about the end of where the those buildings are, and then stops right there. So, other than that, this used to be a much bigger town.
Well, I don't know what to do. I'm not sure what her real mission was.
Well, you've been having visions,
or
nightmares.
But that's all I really know.
Right.
I don't know too much about her backstory.
Did you not read the vision that I sent you?
Just vision, not.
Yep.
And that's it.
Okay, so I can tell you what you remember after we say hello to Barry. Barry, how you doing, Barry?
Hey, Barry.
Hello.
Tiger says she just greets people. Your hometown is your hometown. This is my hometown. All right. How you doing? Okay, so I'll give you the gist of it here.
Because this character was a pre-made.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
But we put your spin on it. So.
Okay.
But this is what's been going down. You've been having these dreams about this dilapidated, rundown cabin. And you thought maybe it was that cabin you guys ran into earlier, but it's not because you keep having the dream. And you have realized since you've come to Torrent that it is most likely the McAllister cabin that is abandoned to the southeast of Torrent.
Mm-hmm.
So in order to get rid of these visions, you know that at some point you're going to have to go there. Going there alone in this area is pretty dangerous. Torrent is pretty safe in the town, but not outside of it. Now they're working on it, and that's why the Margrave is always here and gone, because he's got his fort and Meyerton to the west. But then there's nothing for another day and a half. That's the Blue Thunder, and then another day beyond that to Haven's Run, the capital city.
Mm-hmm.
So if that's what's going on with you, you need help. And you know that you've had some of these people in your vision. And before I forget, we'll talk to the sponsors, but yeah, before I forget, Bobby's character, Leva, has come to town, but she stayed with Kara because they were friends. So you have not seen her since you returned to Torrent.
Okay.
Since you've come to Torrent, yes. So that's your backstory. So what do you want to do? Choose Right Guard commercial. Old Spice, babe. Old Spice.
So did we just split up in the town or something? And
You got pretty much when you guys got here, everybody. Some people went to the Gray Fang, other people went to their homes and stuff. This is their home.
And my character's from.
You're from here originally.
Yeah.
So your family moved to the capital city, and you've been having dreams about it, and you've wanted to come back for a while, and it's been driving you to come back here.
Mm-hmm.
So you are back in Torrent. Your family hasn't lived here since the disaster, the tragedy of Torrent. The song at the beginning of the show that we do. So it's actually the song your character sings too, Tragedy of Torrent. So that's where we're at with that. And the only other person I believe that stayed at the inn with you from the group was Finnegan, but he left early. You notice that?
Okay.
See, we got Bounty Hunters Guild, Lollipop Guild neighbor. Yep. And we're back. We got back in the saddle again. Yes.
Suppose I could resupply?
Tonight's episode is sponsored by Diet Banshees, 30% less. We got a Victor Gibson in the house. Hello, sir. And we got a Ben, the Sir Fluffy Dog. Hello.
Victor! Victor!
So,
Ben!
Woo!
so why, why don't you think on that a little bit and let me know?
Oh, I was gonna go to the blacksmiths, I think.
The blacksmith?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're going to go over to see Ned Blacktail. So that's kind of what you're doing.
Yeah.
That works for me. But, the way things work around here is when we get a request, we try to honor it. So, we got everybody saying hi to Victor and everybody saying what's up to Ben and Ray and everybody saying hi, and that's all good. But, we got to do this. Is it just me or is that not coming up?
It's not coming up at all. It's in the background.
That is so weird. Oh, you know what? Yeah. That is my bad. I was so good. I thought I was so on it.
Yeah, put it in the background.
I put it in the background, yeah. Healer's Hut, yes, sir. AKA Pizza Hut, no.
What the?
It's not that's kind of not how that works. A Healer's Hut is a place
What
where
is with all the cheese bandits?
Oh, because we're going to do the...
Something to shine a spotlight on. Smooth criminal cheese, yeah, that's my style. Sticky monster, gonna make you smile. Gangsta Gruyere, bringing all the flavor. Sharp again, cheddar, never gonna waver. Cheese so smooth, it'll make you dance. Making moves with every chance. Sneaking around like a true cheese bro. Gonna steal your heart before you even know.
Good to see everybody in the chat, and we had a bandit cheese sighting, so it had to happen. So I'll continue, Nate. I'm sorry. Yeah,
she's crying about the bandit cheese.
Crying about the bandit cheese. All right, so yeah, you're heading over to the blacksmith. Okay, so that's going to take you a little bit to get over there. It's not that far, but I wonder what's going on with my background there. There we go. Just didn't want to come up. Past the Limburger cheese, rat in a mask. I like that. Roble. The hamburger. Yes. I always thought it looked like the hamburger too. Not just me dying from a 10-hour run. Wow. Did you work that long? Well, that's good. Ben's to work today, so that's nice to hear. Not nice that you had to do a 10-hour job, but anyway. So we're gonna put this back up here. All right, so Finn, again, you get to the mayor's house.
All righty.
And you notice that he is sipping tea on the porch.
All right.
And he sees you and he greets you. He says, "Oh, Finnegan, welcome. It is nice to see you again. Please, come have some tea. Have a seat."
Okay. Walk up and have a seat, and so was mostly coming over so that I can start up on my business and whatnot.
Well, I'm afraid there are a couple of offers that I have to make to you besides my own. The Baroness has a place that she would like you to set up shop in. And the Lord Manton Harwinton also has. So you have 3 options.
Okay, there's 3 lords in this town?
Oh, indeed. Yes, I'm the Lord Mayor, and there's Lord Harwinton, who owns the ranch to the west, and then there's the Baroness.
Okay.
Everybody likes the Baroness.
So, So the three options you have. One is, you see where the healer's hut is?
Yes.
A section of that long house right there. It has been divided into several little buildings and shops or homes. It can be made into either. And one of those, he tells you, is available right next door to the healer's hut.
Okay.
That is the one that he is offering. It tells you that the one that Lord Harwinton is offering is right next to Blacktail's smithy.
Okay.
And the one that the Baroness is offering you is right behind the church. It's kind of a little small tower on its own there in the middle. Let me see if I can actually mark. Can you see that cursor or no?
No, I do not.
Let me see.
But I think I know what you're referring to.
This one right here. You see the church? It's right here. Can you see that now?
He's a little out of the way.
Okay. Well, she thinks that it would be more inviting to your guest, and it would also serve as your home. Whereas the other two, you would have to stay somewhere else. They're just small shops, except for possibly Lord Harwinton's. There's actually a residence there as well, but you would have to rent both, not just one. And from him, you would rent. From me, you could either rent or buy, and the Baroness is only selling.
All right.
Nice, Ben.
Nice.
I don't
So, what exactly?
They're all very good spots.
Sorry, I'm muted.
So what you doing there, Finnegan?
So, what exactly are my prices on these three locations then?
Well, mine is basically you would offer me 10 gold per month for the space, and which is the whole space, and you would be able to store things there, but there's no residence, as I said. Also, as part of the rent, you would service my grooming needs as well for free.
Okay.
Now, as far as Lord Manton Harwinton's offer, he is going to make that to you personally at some point today, he says. So I'm not exactly sure what the deal on that is. So you should wait to make a decision until you at least talk to him. As far as the Baroness is concerned, she has a flat 1,000 gold piece fee for the property. However, she said you could make that in payments.
Okay.
We could work that out.
Well, right now that seems my choice will have to be after I hear Lord Harwinton's offer. However, I do need a residence as well as a business. So
residences are a little bit more hard to come by. I mean, we have some, and you could easily buy more property space and build your own. That's something we definitely could accommodate with. And there are several places that already have foundations. Near the garrison, there is a foundation location that would make it easier to build.
It's a foundation location.
Say that 10 times fast.
You can have an education.
So yes, it would entirely be up to you. Now, I'm certain that his offer is going to be quite reasonable. However, I know that he will not sell you the property. He has been attempting to buy pretty much everything in town, all the property.
Yeah, Harwinton is sus.
you're not there.
You're not there.
Take it out in trade. I like that.
That was out of character.
Okay, all right, we got it. Foundation, location, foundation. Yes. Let's see. Jess is asking, are we going to do this in our game? I don't want to buy a house or a business. No, it's a completely different game, Jess. Every game is different. That's what makes it so much fun.
I'm doing this specifically because I'm new in town.
Yep. He's playing.
Not everyone here is buying a house anyway.
Tonight on House Hunters, yes, sir.
Some of them are going to stay at the end, you know, that kind of thing.
It reminds me of a Dalmatian plantation, too. And I like the new icon there, Don. Nice one, Songbird.
Anyway.
All right.
Tamaki!
Tamaki so.
Should I wait at the inn for Lord Harwinton, or
Generally he shows up in the late afternoon, evening. Sometimes he does show up for lunch. I wouldn't hold my breath, but he said he will be there this afternoon for sure. He is a very busy man. He runs a ranch to the west, and he has a manor house here in town as well.
All right. So I guess I'll just have to wait at the inn then.
Very good. In the meantime, have a scone.
Oh, thank you.
My manservant has prepared quite a bounty this morning.
Sounds like he's a very nice servant.
Ray says, could you move into the garrison and cut all the soldiers' hair? You know, that is not that's not out of the question, you know, but he has to ask that himself. There are other options, yes. The mayor doesn't seem to mention them, though. He's kind of new at this gig. See, oh, man, I might have to go soon. Big apology. I really like hanging out. I've just been a really busy dude lately. No worries. No worries, Ben. I'm glad you stopped by.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so are you going to hang out with the mayor for a bit, or are you going to head right back to the inn?
I'll hang out with the mayor for a bit. Probably have a nice chat.
Hobnobbing with the mayor? That works. Okay, so Jay.
Yes.
I'm going to swap you and Jake around here so that I don't get confused as to who goes next. But go ahead. What are you doing? You were going to go, and you were eating breakfast, and then now what? The day seize the day. You know, there are new people in town.
I will go exploring the town. Why not?
We live here.
Okay, I still can go exploring.
You know, this is what we do. She's young, she's rich, she's on the town. Let's go. There is a path from your house that runs right between the church and the general store, right onto the main street there, and what they call the promenade. And some people call that the promenade seriously, and others jokingly, and your mom jokingly, because she thinks it's ridiculous.
By the way, she probably runs into me when she's coming into town because I was at the church.
Okay. So, yes, on the way through, you do see Gray Tomas. Hobnob and stuff. You're no problems, Ben. Thanks for joining us. We'll catch you later. Just got paid.
Nice.
All right, so you can stop and talk to Gray, or you can just move on into town. It's up to you.
I'll stop and talk to Gray. Why not?
All right. He is talking to a rather interesting-looking Garn. And if you're not familiar with what a Garn is, they are a race that's very similar to humans, but they don't have a nose. They just kind of have a couple of slots where the nose usually is.
They're very alien looking.
They kind of look like gray aliens, yes, but also not. And let me bring up his picture here so you can see it. I was pretty sure I'd already done that, but I missed him. There he is.
Ah.
And yeah, they're
like Lord Voldemort in the Harry Potter films.
They're chatting there at the chapel, her and Gray Tomas. So him and they don't really have a gender, so. But he's a really nice guy, and he's stuck with the town through thick and thin. He's the only priest left from before the tragedy and the Battle of Torrent.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, well, except for the only adult, let's say. There were a lot of kids that survived.
Okay.
He has a nose. Yes, this guy kind of has a nose. Yeah, when I first rendered these, I couldn't get him to not give me a nose. Tiger's been getting really good at rendering him without one, but imagine that he's just got a couple of slots there.
Okay.
Heading home, Dave C. All right, buddy. Well, thanks for joining us.
Drive safe.
And talk to you soon, buddy. Dave C is awesome. He has his own channel. He just hit 2,000 subs. So congrats, Dave. And yes, there is a link to Dave C. Yeah, in the description. I try to get all my buds in the description, including Rudini and Jess.
Yep. Dave does some really cool Pokemon rips.
Yep.
And Rue has a lot of animal, like with cats, and his biggest one is Darkness, that he feeds at his work. He's a pretty hard knocks life cat.
Yep. He's a rough around the edges alley cat, that's for sure. Okay, so Tiger.
Oh, I'm probably shaking his hand. And it might look suspicious to Becca.
So so what are you saying as Rebecca, or Becca for short? That works too. Comes walking up.
What do I say to her?
Hi, Dave. She comes walking up. So you guys, you're there now. You can interact. You can speak. How about it?
Interact.
Becca's got her mic closed and is not talking.
Jay, you may interact with Tomas and Palladius Hal if you like. You said you were going to say hi, so.
All right.
Like I said, it looked a little sus. I was like shaking his hand and stuff. Behind the church.
Yeah, they're actually standing in the churchyard there.
Okay.
When he sees you, Palladius Hal greets you, says, "Oh, well, if it isn't young Becca, good morning."
Oh my god, why did my brain just shut off?
I don't know. Why did your brain shut off?
I don't know. I'm like really
this a
tired for
riddle?
some reason. Anyways, I say good morning to the thing. I don't remember what it's called.
You guys call him Hal.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, I
just
say
call
good
him
morning to him.
Friar Hal works too.
Yeah, I say good morning to him. Then, yeah,
Good morning, Becca.
my brain is unbraining what
I'm gray. I'm gray. Gray. It's really hard to remember, right? I'm only that color.
You guys you're the only catman in town, and you grew up here together, so you guys know each other.
Okay. That's kind of cool.
So, you coming into town to cause some trouble?
Oh, no. I am not a bad child.
Uh-huh.
The friar just smiles and goes, "Of course not, child. Is there anything I can do for you today?"
God, right. Function.
Seems that perhaps you need something of a pick-me-up. Perhaps you should go get something over at the Gray Fang.
Okay. Yeah, no. I should probably do that.
Yes, we should be having breakfast now.
I've already had breakfast.
Oh, well then perhaps you care for a drink.
I would care for a drink. I am tired.
Steak and breakfast. No, just kidding.
Steak and breakfast.
I
Yes.
mean, I wouldn't
Your
mind.
mother has a tab with me.
What now?
Your mother has a tab with me.
Ah.
You were on it.
Okay.
Palladius says to Gray, "Well, thank you, Gray, for everything, and I appreciate it. But I am urgently needed inside.
Of course.
Be well, both of you." And he goes inside. And he's a really nice guy, but he's kind of lacks emotion most of the time.
He's a Vulcan.
Well, he's also been through a lot of stuff. Gray is used to the priest smuggle drugs in the town. There you
go. Is that what I'm doing?
I mean, if it is, I guess I'm saying quiet about a drug deal here.
Well, you know, Gray actually goes to Haven's Run and picks up stuff for a lot of people all the time. It's part of his business at the Gray Fang.
Well, it's actually an extra business I do.
Both of you guys, Gray and Becca, roll me 20-sided and tell me what you roll.
42.
That's not 20-sided. That's the meaning of life and everything. 10.
Yes, I rolled a 10.
Okay, that works. What about you, Jay?
Oh, I do have gray kind of dice.
You guys are right next to each other. Cool.
I really should be using my gray kind of dice.
Did you roll a 20-sided, Jay?
What? Sorry, I was...
You were distracted. I can tell. Roll me a 20-sided, please.
Okay. I got a 7.
You got a 7?
Mm-hmm.
All right. The both of you noticed that over in this region over here, behind the healer's hut, over by this tree, there's a small camp that has been set up that's not normally there. And you notice dwarves moving around.
Dwarves? Is that Tycho?
Well, there is a nice big pavilion tent set up there, too, with a bunch of smaller ones. They've kind of just utilized that area and are set up there.
Okay. I'm going to go see if it's Tycho.
Did you want to go with there, Becca?
Yeah.
All right, so you guys are heading over there. All right, so Millie, what are you doing?
Hi.
Hi.
Okay, so yeah, I went to the blacksmith's or blacktail smithy, and I was gonna show him the rapier. It was a you said stone rapier thing we got from the rack from the last adventure.
Indeed, he greets you. Well, good morning, Missy.
Why does he sound like Sam?
I found this. I'm not sure if it's any good. So I show him the rapier.
Well, it's not bad quality. He starts looking at it. Could use some work. It's a little rough around the edges.
Is it any better than a standard rapier?
Nah, not really.
Would you like to buy it?
I mean, it has potential.
Has potential? Does it have more potential than this standard one? I show him just my regular one.
Well, that's not very good quality, is it?
What I could afford.
This one here is a little better. If I buff out the edges for you, it'll be sweet. Name's Ned, by the way. Ned Blacktail.
Hi, I'm Millie.
Millie, that sounds familiar.
Millie Burrows.
Burrows. Yeah, I used to know your parents. Long time. You were a little squirt last time I saw you. Little bit of nothing. Well, you all grown up. Welcome back to Torrance.
We never distributed coins to me, so I don't think we did.
Oh, you do have some coin. I believe everybody got a reward of 100 gold pieces. If memory serves correctly, which it might not, but it's because it's
I just don't remember starting coin.
you at least have 100 on you, so.
Okay, I just put 100 up there. We'll be good.
Whoa. He takes about 90 of them back, and he goes, "Here you go. I'll tell you what. I'll take these 10 here, and I'll set up a tab, and I'll do some work for you. This isn't going to cover. I mean, this will cover more than what I need to do to this little rapier. It'd take me a good 2 hours. I could work on this morning. I got nothing better to do.
Well, thank you. Well, I sing now, so I'll probably be at the tavern at Gray's. That scary cat.
Oh, Gray? He's not scary. He's a big bit of fluff, I know, but he'll treat you right, that's for sure. That's for sure.
He was pretty scary. He nearly broke my leg with a rock.
Oh, well, accidents happen.
Should have seen him stomping on this rack of weapons. It was horrifying.
Yeah, we do what we do when we're out there in the thick of it, right?
Yeah.
Anything else I can help you with, Missy?
I think that's it.
Millie, I'm sorry. I'll remember it yet. If I remember right, your name was Mildred. They call you Millie, though? That's kind of sweet. I like that.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll be at the tavern.
Well, all right, then. I'll bring it by this evening. No worries, no worries. I come by there and eat dinner with Gray every night when he's in town.
Oh, okay. I'll be there. Maybe I'll be doing a show.
You started calling your uncle a chicken head there, Jess? You looked up Drive Shaft? That might not have been a good thing there, Dawn.
No, it was a good thing because it's an old band and it only has 2 members. I got curious. And they're a rock band, actually. They're one of those family rock bands.
It has several different terminologies, yes. Well, and on that segue is Billy's heading.
That's why I specifically looked up the band Drive Shaft and not any.
Probably a good idea. So while Miller's heading back to the inn there, what is Maria doing? Maria actually sees Millie coming out of the blacksmithy across the street. So what do you do, Don?
Okay. Wait, who did you say was coming up?
You see the minstrel, Millie, the one that got stabbed when she was down by an orc, but your character was there, but your player wasn't. She's the poor little minstrel. Her singing saved you guys many times.
Hey, I'll just go walk up to Millie. Hey, Millie.
Oh, hi. I can't remember. What was your name again?
Go ahead and make an intellect check to see if you remember. 20-sided.
Okay.
Because if your player can't remember, no, I'm not going to be like that. Your character should remember.
Yeah, they've been on at least one.
It's been a month.
Together.
It's only our 4th session, so.
I did make it.
You didn't
She's
make
very
it?
smart, so she would remember. I rolled a 14, and she has an 18.
Oh, well, then you made it. You remember, this is Lieutenant Maria Havana Daring. She was you guys' leader of the party.
Do I know that she was promoted?
Yep, she was promoted before you guys left. She started this game as a lieutenant.
Good evening, Lieutenant. Or morning. I don't know. It's morning? Afternoon? I don't know.
The sun's getting up there. It's probably getting closer to midday.
Oh, good afternoon, Lieutenant.
Good afternoon, Millie. How are you feeling? I know you took quite a few with the orcs.
I think I slept it off, but it's still sore.
Fair enough.
Both of you go ahead and roll me a 20-sided and tell me what you roll.
All right.
So, Maria, what did you roll?
Oh, I forgot to roll a 20-sided. Hang on.
Then I'll ask Kate then. Millie, what did you roll?
Rolled a 1.
A 1. Wow, you succeeded. Kind of makes sense.
Why do I have a feeling this has something to do with the stink letter?
No,
I got a 16.
You got a 16?
Yes.
So you didn't notice, but that's kind of makes sense. Your back is turned. Millie, you do notice. Great Tomas Lady Rebecca.
Oh, wait.
What's that?
That was some car went by. Sorry about that. Lady Rebecca and Great Tomas are kind of walking across the field toward looks like some tents set up behind the tree there, behind the healer's hut and the garrison. Just something you would notice at this moment in time. Also, roll me another 20-sided, Millie, and tell me what you roll.
A 3.
A 3. You get the distinct odor of belladonna, and it's coming from Maria.
Belladonna is.
It's not a common thing, no.
That is a poison.
It is a type of poison, yes.
Does my character know what poisons are?
You know what poisons are, but whether you know how they work or anything.
That specific smell.
It's just an odd enough smell that you're like, wow, that's belladonna. And the reason why you would recognize it is because it grows wild here around Torrent.
Yeah.
And so as a child, you were told to avoid it.
Smell belladonna.
The funny thing is, she could say she got resistance to it as a part of her military training.
Well, you did manage to shake off whatever the effects were going to be on you.
I did.
It fits with other things too. Hello, Sydney Cat. We have a Sydney Cat in the chat. How you doing?
Hey, Sydney Cat.
Hello,
Sydney Cat.
Belladonna. Oh, you said the magic word donuts. I wish I had some right now.
Oh man.
Right? I know,
I'm gonna
and
have to drop
Jay's over
by
there eating a
Redlands and
sandwich,
grab
and I'm
some.
like, oh, I want a sandwich.
Yeah, I know. And Jay's all macking out the whole time we're sitting here. So, Millie, do you mention to Maria?
Yeah, Maria. That sounds. Why do you smell like belladonna? Isn't that dangerous?
Yeah, probably. I know that while I was in my office, someone gave me a stink letter. So, a letter that stunk really bad and just tore itself up. So, yeah, that was fun.
That doesn't sound fun.
Yeah. Would
So,
my character know exactly what belladonna is, though? Like,
You don't know exactly what it is. Also, when she mentioned that she got a letter like that, you remember
Is it
having a
belladonna?
dream where that happened to her. That was part of your dream about Maria. When you dreamt about Maria, that was what it was getting a letter that poofed up and made a stink.
Excuse me,
Maria,
isn't
this is so
belladonna the
weird.
stuff you use as a werewolf's bane?
Can be, yeah. It has many uses, but poison is a common one.
No, that's what Gray is saying.
Well, Gray's not there, so
Yeah, I was.
you were walking across the field.
Oh, you're right.
But you and Jay there, Becca, and Gray can roll insight checks to see if they notice Maria and Millie talking in front of the blacksmith shop.
Oh.
At
What was
20
I
sided,
doing?
please.
No! I keep dropping my dice.
Well, it only counts once it stays on the table. I had a dream of
If
Maria.
it's inside,
Well, no. I'm on an air mattress right now.
Oh boy!
So,
So what'd you get?
I kind of got a 17. I don't think that makes anything.
Nope. What about Gray?
I rolled a 16.
If you touch any part of belladonna, the poison can actually go through your skin, and that's no good. This is very true. They actually
good thing I rolled to pass the poison check.
turned it into an aerosol type gas release magically. So that's kind of what happened there. So yeah, it could have seeped through her skin too. Yes, exactly right. So yes, your knowledge of belladonna is
The
excellent.
tasty freeze.
Tasty
Cute.
freeze.
Tasty freeze.
So you rolled a 16 there, Gray. Okay, you succeeded. Casually out of the corner of your right eye, you glance over and you see Millie and Maria talking in front of the blacksmith shop as you're heading towards the dwarven tents. Rub it in your eyes, probably not a good idea.
Maria, dear.
I agree,
Oh,
Sid.
Millie.
Oh, lordy.
Oh, sup, Gray?
Oh, so they wave. Say hi. What's up, Gray?
Um,
No noise.
So what do you guys do?
I'm
I was
continuing
in the
back.
middle of a
well, he's
conversation.
just gonna go walk
Got
up to
interrupted.
Gray.
Yeah, and Millie's like, I was in the middle of a conversation and I want to continue it. So go right ahead. Stuff happens sometimes, though. This is how life
Right?
works.
That's what I'm saying. I'm continuing back over to the dwarves.
They said hello and they're moving on over towards that little camp over there, which is new to you, Maria.
Ah, that's fun.
Anyway, Millie, you may continue.
Maria, did I
Yes.
tell you about these visions I've been having?
No, I don't think you have.
Well, I had a vision of you, and the exact same thing happened in my vision as what happened to you today.
Huh. Interesting. Did anything else happen?
Yeah, we're supposed to go investigate a building. And I'm pretty sure I know where it is, too.
Okay, show me. At this point, she's piqued Muriel's curiosity.
It's just outside of town, but I think we need more people if we're gonna do and check that out.
Fair enough, safety in numbers.
You know the area pretty well. There's not a lot outside of town. There's only a few places. And you're wondering what she could mean by outside of town. How far?
It's the McAllister family house.
You know that well? That is south of the hill where the final battle took place during the Battle of Torrent, where the McAllister couple, Tybuck and Sharon, were laid to rest. And their house is just southeast of there at the base of the hill. Or was.
Oh.
It's been abandoned.
Honestly, that sounds kind of like the kind of house that by this point would probably have a bunch of people whispering, it's haunted, it's haunted, it's haunted. Don't go in there, it's haunted. Like the local haunted house.
Yeah, there are rumors that it could be haunted.
Yeah, she's just gonna say, as in the haunted McAllister's house?
The old McAllister place, yeah. You know where it is. You could lead them there. The road to the south actually heads that way, and there's a path that leads off to their house, or what was their house. Their kids, their orphan children were all taken off to Haven's Run and adopted by some famous noble.
Alright then.
XPM just reached 100 songs in his playlist. That's awesome, his superhero song playlist. Bet you $1 I'm right, Sydney.
So how about this? We gather everybody up and then tomorrow we go investigate.
We can do that.
Well, you guys actually see Gray and Rebecca heading over to the dwarves. And when you two get over to the dwarves, a dwarf immediately steps up to you and says, welcome. What can I do for you?
The dwarves?
Oh, hello. I'm just here looking for some of my friends.
That's it. That would be Becca and Gray.
Yes.
You can go. You guys, Millie and Maria, can go join that conversation if they like.
Let's go join the conversation.
The dwarves?
Yeah, there's a group of dwarves camped
I am
there.
asking for Tycho.
Oh, Lord Tycho. Yes, Lord Tycho, he's here. Whom shall I say is inquiring?
Master Gray Tomas, of course.
All right. Let's see. Ray says,
Would that be
anything
sir?
possible indeed. Know a lot about herbs, supplements, and homeopathic medicine. That's cool. That's cool, Jess. Today, I'm here to see a man about a dog. We got a Miss JC in the house. Hello, Joy X.
Hey, JX.
Make a love shout out to everyone in the panel in the chat. Well, welcome. Appreciate you being here, Miss JC.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, so the four of you gather there as the dwarf goes into the pavilion tent, and within a moment, the jovial Tycho comes soaring out, and he says, "That's Bob, sir." He says, "Welcome, welcome. Hey, my friends, how are you doing?"
Tycho.
Not
Right
bad.
here.
Nice seeing you, Tycho.
It is so good to see the lot of you.
Yes, but what are you doing out here?
Oh, I got permission from the mayor to set up our encampment here. We're going to be doing some exploring to the southwest. We're looking for our fabled homeland, Tagavilpus.
Yes, but why are you out here?
Oh, this is where we set up the camp. This is my tent.
But
He
you
gestures
have a
to his
better
tent.
place to stay. I know, but you have a better place you can stay.
We got a Spinetix in the house. Hello, sir. How you doing, buddy?
Sit.
Bro is in the house.
Yes.
My G.I. Joe, bro. Tycho, I'm here for the drugs. Yep. Got it.
Tycho the psycho. My
He's
goodness.
actually a drug dealer.
He's
Making the rounds.
making the rounds. That's what he's saying, Gray, is yeah.
He's making the rounds. Yes, I've become a drug dealer now. Is that what it is?
Yeah, you're selling the nip.
Where's Banger? Yeah.
I'm selling the nip. That's funny. It's illegal, that nip, you know.
Okay, so Banger only comes in for G.I. Joe, Jess. I get it. it. Okay, so he says, "Well, what mean you by this? I mean, I have this fine tent. Why wouldn't I stay in it?"
Because you have an open invitation to my home, of course.
Oh, you mean the Grey Fang? I was planning on coming over there this evening.
Well, I didn't mean the tavern. I meant my own personal home.
Yeah. Well, it's rather pedestrian.
Pedestrian?
It's not often Gray offers to let you into his house. Hey.
Tycho's a good friend of mine.
I do appreciate.
Tycho is a good friend.
I do indeed appreciate the invitation. However, I prefer to go on my own speed with my own comforts. No offense.
Oh no, you're fine.
Banger is cleaning the Mako windshield. Patches found out he and Akoma pulled that prank. Give yourself a chat point, Mr. Sith Lordly, that you can give an action point to one of the players, a fate point.
I think
Okay,
Lou
now,
might have earned one
Why would
too.
you dare
Are you
remind me
doing
of that moment?
Look at that.
All right, yeah. Okay, so both of you can give a player an action point here. And we can store those up for other games if you guys want. All right, no worries, bud. No worries.
Rue's got to work.
Get out.
See you, Rue.
Hi. I think Luna only sits on my lap just to yawn.
So what are a lot of you up to this morning? Off checking out our fine games.
Me, I wasn't doing
Apparently,
anything
you're
in particular.
receiving a letter that got sprayed me with belladonna.
Ooh, have many
And I
folks.
saw that same thing happen in a vision.
Yes.
Are you trying to fend off werewolves?
Oh, that's not the only purpose of belladonna. You can even use it in smith crafting. It has many purposes.
Is that so?
But to use it in such a fashion, definitely, we won't forget the barber, Ray. I think he's forgotten about us at this point, but we won't forget the barber.
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm waiting for my turn.
Waiting for your turn. Well, you so just for the sake of argument, you get to the center of town on your way back after visiting with the mayor for a while. Roll me an insight check.
20.
There does seem to be, as you are getting to that area, through the churchyard, behind those buildings, you kind of glance over.
Hey, I rolled a 20. I didn't see anything.
And you see nothing. Exactly. So you continue on your way. So what are you doing?
Heading back to the inn.
Yep. No, there's no saving on that one. You rolled a 20. All right, so you go back to the inn.
That's the forget about me roll.
That's a forget about me roll. Okay, you give yourself an action point there.
Wait, wasn't he going to meet with Harwinton or some shit?
Yes, you got the Grey Fang.
The Grey Fang.
Whatever you do, don't sign anything with him. Oh, I'm not there.
You're not there.
While you guys are standing there talking, a group of knights dressed like this, but not exactly. This guy has a symbol of authority. This is actually their captain. But a group of knights dressed like this with that symbol of the setting sun on his chest come walking up. There's like
the Dusky Knights?
Dusky Knights, yes.
The Dusky Knights.
Immediately one of them says, "Well, what are y'all doing here? This is not public space for putting up tents. What's going on here?"
Yes, it is. I am one of the council members.
She is immediately going to get between everyone and the Dusky Knights. Like, she's going to sandwich herself between everyone, and she's going to look dead in the face and say,
Lieutenant. Oh, so this is your
mayor to be here.
No. They have permission from the mayor.
They have permission from the mayor to be here.
Well, that may be, but this is Harwinton land.
What? It is not.
This tree belongs to Lord Harwinton.
Well,
why don't you go to Lord Harwinton and say he can kiss the mayor's kiss the mayor's behind.
So why don't you cut it down and give it to him then?
From the street, you hear a voice, and he says, "What, pray tell, are you Dusky Knights doing?"
Harassing us.
Oh, Lord Harwin, we were just making sure your property was protected. These gentlemen have permission to be here. Be on about your business, Dusky Knights. Yes, my lord. My lord. They just dispersed.
Are you just going to be glaring at Harwinton? Just glaring at him?
He smiles sweetly at Maria and then looks at the group. And then looks down at Tycho and says, welcome, my friend, Lord Tycho. How are you doing, Stonehammer clan? We are doing well, Lord Harwinton. Well, that's good. I hope you are enjoying the property. Well, the price you've asked is quite steep, but we're paying it. Oh, indeed. Thank you so much. I will see all the rest of you at the Grey Fang. I'm on my way to have some lunch. And he just walks off. All about to do, Mr. Nobleman. Mr. Nobly.
Hey, Maritza!
You got a Maritza in the house? Hola, Maritza.
Hola, Maritza.
Okay, so as soon as she thinks Harwinton is out of earshot, she's just gonna mutter, "I do not trust that man as far as I can throw him."
Tycho?
Oh, yes?
Tell me you didn't sign a contract with him.
Oh, no, I signed one with the mayor.
Oh, good.
Of course there's a contract involved. There's no way I'd want him charging us extra.
No. You wouldn't want to sign a contract with him, period. He uses magical paper.
So
he is
looks
a bit...
at Tycho and says, "Thing is..."
No, seriously. He uses magical paper.
And he is a very suspicious man. Me and the Margrave have been trying to investigate him for a while now.
I read the private chat case.
I can't prove it.
He covers his tracks really well. Look, we haven't been able to find any sort of connection, but he's been steadily buying up all of the land in this town.
A group of youngsters that normally work the ranch suddenly come running over, shouting, "Millie! It's Millie Burrows! It's Millie!"
No, what's that again?
there's like a couple guys and about 4 girls, and they're all, oh, it's Millie Burrows. Are you going to sing?
Probably.
So all that's going on right now. Tycho just starts to chuckle. He's like, well, perhaps we all should head on over to your fine inn, Mr. Tomas and Master Tomas, and maybe get some lunch. I'll pay. How's that sound?
Oh, no. Your money's no good at my tavern.
Is that Tom Hiddleston? He would be best played by Tom Hiddleston, Ray. That's for sure. Yeah, that's the guy that plays Loki, for those of you who don't know.
Yeah.
In the Marvel
Awesome.
Right? He kind of looked, I was like, this is scrawny and oh.
All right. So what do you guys do?
I tell Tycho his money's no good at my tavern.
He just laughs and starts heading that direction. He looks at one of the other dwarves and says, well, hold the fort for me. I'll be back when I feel like it. Yes, my lord. Jay's like hopped up on caffeine now or something. Low. Yes, it's all gone dark. It's all white there. Jay is off in the ether.
Millie needs security. Yes, she
Millie
does.
needs security.
Security.
Bro, I'm trying here.
No worries. You have a distraction sitting there with you, so I get it.
Well, I'm also tired.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
Don't worry about it. We only got another hour, so we're doing good. We'll get you through it one way or the other. Hope you're having fun. Okay, so you guys, are you all heading towards the tavern?
Yep.
Let's go to the tavern.
Yeah.
All
Millie
right.
is still keeping a person in front of her between her and Gray.
Okay, that's easily done with your little gaggle of 6 fans right now.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for the reminder, by the way. That's
Dude, you're just making Gray feel worse and worse. He's such a friendly guy.
all right. So, Jake,
Yeah.
Finnegan is there at the tavern. There's a couple of there's a few people there. There's Hawk. She basically runs the tavern when Gray's not there. You haven't seen her boy. He comes in and out a lot. And there's also a couple of strange-looking chefs in the back that kind of look like Mario and Luigi. and saying all sorts of fun stuff like, wow, zowie, we got it going on.
Let's go.
They're definitely
Anybody want the pasta?
They're definitely very animated for chefs, and they were about to serve you up some lunch when this particular gentleman walks into the tavern.
Okay.
Saw him
Then
earlier.
again.
He walks over to Hawk and says, Mistress Hawk, you know I don't like it when you call me that, my lord. Indeed, I apologize again. I am looking for one Finnegan Furhaven. Oh, well, it's pretty obvious. He's over there, and she points towards you. Oh, well, thank you, Hawk. Whatever.
Does Maria hear this?
You haven't got there yet.
We come in later.
Giving Jake his moment here before we get you all together.
All right.
Greetings. I'm Lord Manton Harwinton.
Oh.
What can I do for you? I believe you wish to rent a property of mine.
Well, I haven't made a decision yet. I was told you had an offer for me. I need to know prices so I can make a well-informed decision.
Well, we could get you a standard rate for both the residence and the business. They can be used as separate domiciles, if you understand my meaning.
Well, I understand that, yes.
For the both of them, I would have to charge you 25 gold a month.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a little pricey, but it includes your residence as well. It is small, and I could do some improvements for it if you like. Does Bobby play in this game? Normally she does, Sith, but she is not feeling well. So she bowed out tonight. She says she's having a hard time staying awake. So she's probably got some good meds going. I hope she gets feeling better.
I was about to put that in the chat.
Yep, not tonight. So, what say you? It's much better than those other 2 hovels.
Well, is there any chance that I can view the business and home before I can purchase them?
Oh, indeed. Just go see the blacksmith. He will show it to you for me.
All right.
We have standing reservations for such a matter. And then let me know.
All right. I will let you know. Thank you.
And just as you guys are finishing up that conversation, the rest of the group comes into the tavern. Oh, yeah, it's a throng, a veritable throng. That's what he said. And then he goes and just sits down at a table by himself.
It's Mew!
All right, so you all are there in the tavern.
Hello, everyone.
Finnegan waves to everyone.
Hi, Finnegan. Such a cool dragon.
Such a cool dragon.
Is Harwitton still there?
Yep, he's sitting at a table by himself. But yes, he is there.
He was talking with me just a moment ago, though.
Okay.
So, Millie, roll me a 20-sided, and what was you going to say, Dawn?
I was just... So we're in the tavern, right?
Yep, everyone is present now. All the players are together.
I'm just going to tell Furhaven, don't take everything he says and offers with a grain of salt. He is not a very trustworthy person.
So that's the lieutenant saying that, and clearly he can hear it and isn't saying anything. He actually smiles mirthfully. So, Millie, what are you doing?
Clearly?
Rolled a 5.
You rolled a 5. Okay. At this moment, you get an overwhelming sensation of deja vu. You have seen this moment before. This is your party. You don't know exactly who all, but you know that your entire party is here, minus one person who was not in this part of the vision. So.
Okay.
Why shouldn't I trust him?
This
That Billy
happened
left Finnegan.
before.
Just
I have
trust
my
me on
servants
this.
bring.
I didn't realize Harwinton was just right next to us.
Yeah, he's sitting right there. He just smiles at you. Doesn't say a word.
There's nothing you can do.
Gonna lower her voice.
But over your talk, he shouts over to Hawk. Hawk, I would like some lunch now, please. Yes, my lord.
She's just gonna whisper to Finnegan, I have personal experience with him. Just trust me when I say he is not very trustworthy.
Instinctively, you look to the door, Millie, and these two individuals do walk in, and this time it is this guy in the armor. It's Captain Therian, and with him is this strange-looking individual.
Spider!
Yep, he's wearing all sorts of weird spider stuff, and he goes and sits over at the table with Lord Harwinton and Therian. Therian stands behind Lord Harwinton like a bodyguard, rather protectively. It seems like an odd situation, and they start talking quietly. So, that going on, what are you guys doing?
I order a feast for us.
A feast! Billy, what are you going to be doing?
If she's ordering a feast, I'm gonna eat.
You're going to eat? Okay.
Feast.
And again, Dawn, the same thing.
Feast.
Maria, I should say.
Feast.
Yes.
Becca, Jay, are you going to be enjoying in the feast?
Yes, I'm participating in this feast.
Dawn says she's geeking out right now because she recognizes the man and the spider things from the last campaign. Oh, okay. No spoilers. He looked familiar.
I'm trying so hard not to spoil it.
No, it's all good. No spoilers. He's familiar, oddly familiar to you, but you don't know from where. A feast of roast beast. Anyway, Hawk says she's on it. And she gets Tony and Vinny on making your meal. And as she serves Lord Harwinton, a apparently he was expecting this party because she serves 3 plates of food. And in the meantime, you guys are waiting to get something to eat. So what do you guys do?
I find a opportune time to subtly tell Finnegan, hey, don't sign any contracts with Lord Hardwinton, period.
Now you've had 2 people warn you against signing contracts with Lord Hardwinton.
The dude's shady as all hell.
I don't know. He himself doesn't give off that vibe right away to me, but the people that he's associating with right now kind of give off such vibes.
Looking at Lord Harwinton, he seems to be having a conversation with this gentleman, and he is disgusted by him. You can tell that. He's like, doesn't want to have a conversation with him.
You mean the guy that with all the spidery stuff?
Yes.
Spider-Man?
Yes, the spider dude is disgust. Play the toothpick game while I'm waiting. No worries. But yes, this dude here is clearly disgusting Lord Harwinton. And he doesn't seem to like Lord Harwinton in kind. They're basically talking very quietly but kind of heatedly.
Yeah, I don't like that guy with the top hat. It's just
Like either of them.
for some reason.
Could it be the spiders?
That's right, gonna be the spiders. Anyway, you guys are here at the Great Fang, so we'll show that pick off again.
It's very cozy.
It is a very cozy inn and tavern.
Was he?
It's been fully repaired, right?
It's getting there. There's still one wing that has not been repaired.
Okay.
Spike Darris.
Ooh, that's a good name for him.
Well, he has a name, and that's not what it is.
And it's a boy's name, too.
It's a boy's name.
But I mean, like, that'd be a good way to refer to him until we know his name.
Yeah, maybe. You guys can do that. That's up to you. So, what are you guys doing?
I'm enjoying my meal.
Well, we're not calling him Spider-Man because Spider-Man is
Yes,
cool.
you are.
He can be Spider Creep.
You are served up a veritable feast by Tony and Vinny, who come out very comically and animatedly and serve your dinner. They are very friendly and jovial.
I thought it was lunch.
Well, lunch, dinner, whatever. Your meal. He is Willy Wonka and the Mad Hatter combined. Yes, yes,
Looks like
yes.
that. With spiders.
Spiders, yes. Throw some spiders in there. So you guys are enjoying your meal. Millie, in your vision, you remember at some point you sang, and all these people were here.
Mm-hmm.
So that's up to you whether you want to do that or not and fulfill your vision, but that's up to you.
I was going to sing anyways.
Okay, you were going to sing anyways, all right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is Gray's Inn, so you may wish to discuss it before you just jump up on his stage. He does have one. With spiders coming out of his orifices.
No, thank you.
I'm sure my fans are
I
there.
have no idea.
So
Yep, your fans are there, waiting impatiently by the stage. Some of them looking over at you, smiling, then looking at the stage. So one of them even keeps saying, "It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen."
great.
Time for the matinee.
Okay.
Yes, Billy dear.
My friends,
So,
they're, I think we're not friends, but fans. I think they want me to sing.
Oh, Millie dear,
Go
you're
ahead.
more than welcome to my stage. I was actually going to offer you a place here if you'd like. You get free room and board, and as much drink as you like. All you have to do is sing.
Oh,
and if anything goes south, you have someone you can know and trust to be there.
that's a pretty good deal.
Well,
Of course.
I have a veritable.
Even though you seem to still be afraid of me, I consider you to be a dear friend.
I have a small playlist of Millie songs. Which one would you like me to bring up?
Oh,
It's up to you.
Probably not the one about this town.
Okay, all right, maybe another time.
They live in this town.
Yep.
They know about it.
Fair
So
enough.
something else.
Dragon Slayer.
Yeah, I don't know which one to sing.
You can
It's
sing
like
Dragon Slayer.
Slayer.
Okay.
I dodge rocks. Woo, that was an accident.
All right, so in your playlist, I have Dragon Slayer Heroes.
Mm-hmm.
I have the big one that we've discussed. I have the Ballad of Tybuck and Sharon, which that was the one you sang in the first game.
Yeah.
And then I have The Way Home, which is a song about the elves going into the west. So it's up to you.
Let's do the dragons one.
Dragon Slayer.
Dragons.
All right. Millie has a version of Dragon Slayer that she sings. So Millie gets up on the stage and sings Dragon Slayer.
Wait, you agreed to sing,
Dragon
all right?
Slayer stalks his prey, hoping against hope for the fray. Deep in dungeon's heart, he'll find a space apart. Down in the lair, he'll find in despair. No courage will come, fading with dragons.
Gray has a small request, but we can't do that one.
Claws with flesh shall direct, Customizable shall reflect. In his eyes he'll see his death, consumed in dragon's breath. The battle rages on, Dragon Slayer shows his brawn. With sharp swords he turns, tides dive towards. Down in the lair, dragon reels in despair. Thrusting blade came from sudden courage, did overcome. Claws and sword direct, shining steel did scales reflect. In his eyes it'll see its death, consumed in fury's breath. Down in the lair, dragon reel reflect. Dragon Slayer became the drum, swords of fury did strong. Claws and sword direct, shining steel did scales reflect. In his eyes you'll see its death, consumed in fury's breath. Fury, fury blades blayer, triumphant Dragon Slayer. La 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 la. Dragon Slayer became the drum, swords and feet straws, twist out thread. Claws and sword direct, shining steel did scales reflect. In his eyes it'll see its death, consumed in fury's breath. Fury, fury blades blare, triumphant Dragon Slayer. Fury, fury blades blare, triumphant Dragon Slayer. Yeah, Fury, fury blades blayer, triumphant Dragon Slayer. Fury, fury blades blayer, triumphant Dragon Slayer.
Gray, gets on top of the table and says,
That was a
"Yes,
great
yes."
song. But
Now-
I noticed there were some things going on during the song with the chat.
There was, yes. And you do also notice that your fans are shouting for an encore, encore, and they're clapping. And
Like I said, Gray's on the table shouting the loudest. Yes, yes. That reminds me of the time when I fought Scarback, and I point at the big giant wolf fur and his head in the tavern.
during your mirth, this guy suddenly stands up and says, "Enough! Be gone with you, Navis." And the guy just kind of shrivels up, stands up, and slinks out the door really fast.
Davis.
And he turns.
Gray's all awkward.
Captain Therian Damascus turns to Millie, claps, and says, "Well done." And then he sits down.
Bravo! Bravo!
Fine performance. Fine performance.
Thank you.
So what you guys do?
Maria is just gonna keep on with the feast thing, but still just keeping an eye on the dusky knight out of the corner of her eye, you know?
After they finish their
Again,
meal,
she doesn't trust them at all.
after they finish their meal, they quietly get up and leave, leaving just you all in the tavern.
Dude, I start telling the tale on top. I'm still standing on top of the table. I still start telling the tale. So there I was.
Maria's just gonna finally relax once they're out of it. Once those two guys leave.
Enthrall them with the story of Scarback, the wolf.
They are not gone for about 10 minutes, and this little guy enters the tavern.
I can't remember his name. I remember his name.
And this is Zippy. He owns the general store across the street. He orders a quiet meal and sits at the bar and waves over to us. "Evening, Master Tomas."
Like I said, I can't remember his name again.
I forget his name. His name starts with a Z.
Zippy Gemstone.
Zippy! Zippy!
Zippy! Zippy!
Zippy! You remember the tale, right?
And when Millie sees Zippy, roll me a feat of insight.
Beats.
Yes, yes.
Feet.
Beats.
Many
Oh,
strength
that
of feet.
Bad. I rolled a 92.
Whoops.
And insight is a 50% chance. So yeah, there's no. I don't think that's.
Wow, you
close.
got a pretty good insight.
Yeah.
So what did you roll? A 52?
No, I rolled a 92.
92.
So I didn't get.
Okay, yeah. So yes, you get no recollection or anything off this guy.
So I'm just gonna do some just strumming and humming, like I'm just background noise. That.
Millie, dear, did you know I was part of a party that took down a black dragon? I wear his scales on me right now.
That is one of your favorite stories to tell.
Of course it is. No, I think Scarback is. I mean, I know a dragon's more entertaining.
Was it a bad dragon?
Of course it was a bad dragon. Why would I kill a good dragon?
And besides, doesn't matter if the story's entertaining or not, both are impressive.
Why, thank you, Maria, dear.
In either event, you get an overwhelming urge, Millie, to try to recruit these folk to help you.
All right, I'll get
It's up
off
to
the
you what you
stage from humming and stuff. I'll go sit with them again.
Fans follow you, ask you if you want a drink or anything. We can get you anything. We can get you anything.
A drink, please.
She has a tab. Get back.
They skitter off like fans.
Uh-oh, number one fan ended up kicking all the other fans' asses.
Whoa, Oh, and you got a giant gray cat man.
Yeah.
Like that one character, that one Verostica fan from Hell of a Boss.
None of them jumped on tables.
Well, it's my table.
I need.
And don't worry, I've tested all these tables. I can stand and stomp on every last one.
Yeah, they're virtually unbreakable.
Well, I wouldn't say
So,
that,
guys-
but I do pay for high quality.
Guys, Maria and I are gonna go somewhere tomorrow morning. Would you like to?
We're
come
gonna
with?
go investigate the haunted something house.
Are you guys insane? That place is haunted. I know from experience. I went
Gray,
there
you
once
can't
as a
tell
cat-
me you aren't at least curious about the rumors surrounding that one.
Of course I was. I was a kid. And I tell you, this crow stared at me like it had intellect in its eyes.
It is only midday, and it's only about 2 hours out of town. You guys could actually go there and come back before dark.
I would prefer to go in the morning anyways to give ourselves more time.
Just something you
because
guys know.
being there at night is not okay.
Yeah, I don't blame you for that.
I'm telling you, the place is really haunted. I heard voices. And that crow.
This'll be
I'm
fun.
gonna get that crow. It's probably still there.
Well, if this is your expedition, I would love to assist you, but at the moment I'm preoccupied by other matters. If it was going to be in about a week or so, I'd be happy to help you out. For now, I'm going to have to bow out, my friends.
Oh,
Fair
Tycho, let
enough.
me know if you need anything.
Oh, I will. Thank you very much, Gray. And he exits the tavern. And that's when you notice the slinker in the corner who's been there the whole time.
It's the slinker.
It's a
Blinker?
Bob.
That's Bob.
Oh.
Bob. The slinker. Bob. He's my, what do you call it? I can't remember. He's my reformed bandit that's under my care.
He is serving community service, basically. He's doing community service with you. He's on parole.
Parole, that's right. He's my parolee.
Well, I had a vision of us all going and doing this.
Well then, we must make your vision come true.
Why?
There it is.
give
What do you mean, why?
yourself 50 CGPs, Finnegan.
Because it's ill portents, that's why.
Ill
Also, it's
portent.
Millie.
Poor Bob. Poor Bob. Yep.
Suggesting we
I
go
mean-
to a haunted cabin.
In the
Yeah,
morning.
hey, who knows? Maybe if it turns out it's not actually haunted, but something we can
It
solve,
is.
Then
I'm
it
telling you it
could.
is.
then it could be a good place of residence for you, Finnegan.
A place of residence.
You know that place at being on the council, it is available for purchase. That is one of the few that Harwich wants to buy, but hasn't yet because the mayor kind of still has hold to it, and he won't sell it to him.
I wouldn't either.
But that's like 2 hours away from town. How could I possibly run a business when I live 2 hours away from the town?
Don't you fly?
And you're suggesting I fly to work every day?
And there are stables nearby, so you could also ride a horse there.
Horses are huge and kind of
Oh, by the way, it's probably cheap.
It probably is. I'm gonna do this because this looks so cool. So you guys are
Right? Might as well.
Mm-hmm.
This is where we're at. Isn't it lovely?
It does kind of look like that too inside. That's really cool.
Except there's a big wolf head and a giant skin with a scar going across.
All right. So what do you guys do?
Hmm.
The offer has been made.
Well, I'll go.
Well, it'd be interesting to check it out at least.
There are ghosts.
Yeah.
Also,
Maybe we
Finnegan,
can clear them out.
if you need a loan, I would give you better rates than anyone in town.
So what was you saying there, Millie?
I said if there are some sort of monsters in there, we could clear them out.
Exactly.
Well, that is true. I'm not a kid anymore. I'm not afraid. Well, I don't know. Ghosts are a little bit difficult. You can't.
You're
exactly
not a
kill them
little
with their-
free kid, are you?
Well, we've heard from everybody except for Becca. So Jay, is Becca going to go with them?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you guys basically you have decided to go in the morning. So you go to your various places of rest. Do you want to do anything before you guys head out in the morning?
Yes.
And what
Yes.
plans do you have to meet up in the morning? Maybe you guys should decide on that.
Here for breakfast. On me. Well, not
I
literally
waited for the
on me.
blacksmith. Did the blacksmith show up?
He has not yet.
Okay.
He
Then
said
I'll wait.
evening. It's still kind of lunchtime.
Yep.
Okay. Then
Which
maybe
would
I'll set
probably
up.
give me enough time to check out these places to see which one I can make as my business.
You can go view them all within an hour or so. No big deal. Maybe 2 hours.
Oh, I also, if necessary, probably need to speak with Baroness Carter so I can be able to determine what kind of rate to purchase as that one.
Okay. So there is somebody here who could talk to you about that. That would be Jay, Becca. You know your mom does not deal with that. She lets the mayor do all that stuff. So you could tell him that if you want, Jay.
Okay, well, I tell him what you said because my words are not wording. So I just say what you say.
Unworded words.
Worded word.
Unworded words.
I-
You say words.
So
words.
from Becca, that's what you get. That you have to talk to the mayor about it. But Becca can actually go show you the property. She has keys.
Okay.
Oh, did Becca
Would
bring the
Becca be
keys with
willing
her?
to show me the property?
That would be up to Jay.
What got asked? Sorry.
Oh, your mother, her has a property on offer, and I was wondering if I could be able to view the property.
Oh, yeah. I will
And
view.
I was told you had keys.
I do. So I can go show you it.
Okay.
So you guys take care of that. We're not gonna role play all that. Basically, just pick out the one you want for the price, and you know all the prices now. So it's really up to you.
Know the rate to purchase the land.
Yes, the property that the Baroness wants to sell you, that's 1,000 gold pieces.
Yeah, and
I
you
hear
said the
kids
rate I
too,
could
Jess.
pay that in installments.
Yep. But that's between you and the mayor.
Okay.
Maybe they're in the tavern fighting.
No, we have children that have moved in next door, and they're making a lot of noise right now.
I am
Oh,
not
that's
closing my
them.
windows.
I have been muting myself. Sorry, Jess.
Oh, it's them.
So I have to unmute myself every time I want to talk. It's kind of a drag, but that's how it works. So
We're hearing it through Jake's window.
the
Actually.
nicest one is actually the one to purchase. The one that's not very good is the one that the mayor is offering because it's just a business and not a residence too.
Right.
The one that Lord Harwinton is offering, however, is super nice, and he said he wants to do improvements. It looks like a deluxe business and a residence. It's been set for sale, yes.
Given the fact that I've been told multiple times to not make a deal with him, I feel like there's a catch somewhere.
Well, it's up to you. Because then, if you took the one that's just a business, you'd also have to rent a room at the inn regular before you get a house.
I was actually considering the one from the Baroness, to be honest.
This one up here, over
Yeah,
by
little tower thingy.
yeah, this here.
You said it was a nice business and residence.
Right, and there's a path that goes right to the Baroness's house. It stops right in front and goes right through between the church and the general store. It's a nice stone path. The stones have been placed there.
Well, that's nice.
So, it's up to you.
I think I'll go with that one.
Does anyone still need the map?
No, but I was gonna go see if Taika would teach me something.
Okay. All right, so you could do that.
I was gonna go and see if Maria could see her parents. If they're alive.
They're alive, yeah. They work the ranch, the Harwinton Ranch. They have reservations about Lord Harwinton as well, but they work for him. So they every time they see you, don't be so mean to Lord Harwinton. You get the riot act for your parents,
Fair enough.
However, they're stuck with him forever.
They are. But Maria's not.
Nope, Maria's free to roam. So I'm going to go around and get everybody's actions before we head out in the morning. So Dawn, since you're up there at the top, what are you doing?
Maria's just gonna go over to the ranch and visit with her parents. Talk with
visit
them,
with your parents?
Catch up with them, yeah.
Give yourself 25 CGPs. That's probably something you may not be able to do for a while if you're going to go on a little mission with this group. Okay, so Finnegan.
Yes.
You've decided on that one, so you have to go talk to the mayor about it. And
yes, so that's where I'm going to go.
All right, and he's going to give you the same rate he would have rented to you.
So 10 gold a month?
10 gold a month, yeah. It's going to take you 10 months. It's going to take you a lot of months to pay that off, yes. 100 months is what I meant to say, not 10.
100 months.
That's 10 years. It'll take you 10 years.
Or you can pay it off early. That's what he said. But for now, you're making payments.
All right.
And it's technically your residence. The Baroness still owns the property until you pay it off. But that's the way the law works. You're paying for it, so it's technically yours.
Okay. Can I make a 50 coin down payment for starters?
You can, and it's appreciated.
That is what I do.
Okay.
50 coin down payment.
All right, so you've taken care of that. So you've set up, and you start setting up your residence, I'm sure.
Yep.
So that's what you're doing tonight. So, Millie, what are you doing?
Waiting for the blacksmith.
Waiting for the blacksmith? He does show up with your rapier. He's got it wrapped all nice, and he reveals it and shows it to you and demonstrates how he cleaned it up. And then he presents it to you, hilt and pommel first.
Okay.
And basically it is +1 to hit, +1 to damage.
Okay.
Fancy.
Smith made. He's probably quite
And
proud
it's
of
Smith,
that too.
right?
It's Smith made.
It's craft. It's of craftsmanship. Yes, it's not magical. But it's of craftsmanship. However, there was a +1 on it as well, so it's technically +2 to hit and +2 to damage. It was magical before he started messing with it. He didn't know that, and it doesn't matter to him. He just did the work on the sword. He cleaned it up.
He didn't break the magic, and he improved on it.
So, okay, Jay, what is Rebecca doing after showing the place to Finnegan? You can tell your mom he's decided to buy it if you like, and head home, and then meet everybody back at the tavern in the morning. It's up to you.
I am going to do exactly what you said because I was actually about to say that.
Okay, so she's going to do exactly what I say. So Becca runs around the town, gets into a lot of trouble, goes and starts fights. No.
Hey!
Nothing's new.
No, I'm teasing. No, you do it.
Run around naked and put green jello on your belly.
No, thank you.
He voiced the warranty on the rapier. I think you meant to say pointed. But yes, okay. We got it, right? Thanks. All right, so you're doing that?
Yes.
Just with Gray, what are you doing? Said you were doing stuff.
Who?
Gray, that would be you.
Oh, you finally got to me. Okay.
You're the last one on the rung.
I'm sorry. What the hell, man? Okay, so I want to get +1 to hit with my Kasurigami, and I want to get weapon retrieval.
Okay, well, you do that with Tycho?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does that for you himself, so no biggie. And
Yeah,
he does teach.
Me and him do some sparring.
No problem. That can be done in a day. So yes, that's what you do for the rest of the afternoon. I'm sure you guys. So it's up to you guys where you meet for dinner, but in the morning, you guys all meet. You have your breakfast, and you get ready to head out. So, what are you taking with you, and what are your supplies and everything? As we are getting ready to prepping to start session 5 next time. So this is just about right.
Personally, I think I'd bring a bunch of, first aid stuff.
Bombs.
Because you never know when shit's gonna hit the fan.
So you get together what you consider like a first aid kit.
Yes.
Sounds good. You're not a healer, but you could have gone over to the healer's hut, and he would have the gnome would have outfitted you with that.
Exactly.
Let me double check something real quick.
See, there they are, torturing that poor little kid again.
That's what it sounds like. It really bugs me too. So when I deleted that other map, for some reason it deleted the key out of here as well. I'll have to put that back on the Discord. Anyway, so you guys, you're doing your thing and had a good night's rest, and now you're all there at the tavern. And I will mute this while you guys discuss your plans to go.
It's coming out of Max's, I'm telling you.
It probably comes out of all three of them.
It's probably coming from all 3 of our mics.
It's not coming out of mine.
Well, I'm not hearing it from the computer, so it's probably just mine.
See, it's his.
All right, so what do you guys do?
So it's the next day.
Yep. Everybody shows up.
Prepare. Make sure to get some extra rations. I don't remember what I have equipment-wise. Probably
It's
just
just a
basic
2-hour
adventures.
trip.
It's a 2-hour tour.
Yeah, and then we'll end up on a desert island forever.
Yep.
So you guys get here together. Are you gonna walk or are you guys gonna ride? Hello, cool gamer. How you doing, bud?
Hey, cool gamer!
Got a cool gamer in the house again. Nice to see you.
I am bringing Buster.
Okay.
Was...
Is that one of your dogs?
Yeah. My male dog.
Okay. What was that, Kate?
I was gonna. Is there a like a place that sells herbs and stuff like that? Like
I was gonna ask about that too. I was thinking about getting like some herbs for my healing and herbalism.
Only the healer's hut. Zippy's General Store has some of that kind of stuff too, and it's possible Carr's Trade Shop has some of that.
Well, I'm gonna go to the. What was the first one? The
healer's hut.
Go to the healer's hut, and I'm gonna ask for.
Ooh, can I go with her?
Some of that flour. What, the same type of flour that the scroll was made of, or whatever that poofed into?
Belladonna sprig.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get a belladonna sprig.
The gnome looks at you. Yeah, that's a rather odd request, but I can accommodate. I have a few of those. Not something I normally use. That would run you 6 copper pieces.
You break the gold.
Church has to make a living, you know. since it's just me.
You break a gold.
Oh, indeed I can. Indeed I can.
There you go.
So he gives you 4 silver.
Belladonna Sprig, right?
Yeah, he gives you 4 copper and 6, 9 silver.
You're not mathing.
I'm not
right.
mathing, no. 9 silver and 6 copper. 4
9
copper.
silver, 6 copper.
Yeah, because he charges you 6 copper, so he gives you 4 copper and change and 9 silver pieces for a gold.
Ooh. So how much for like materials for a gnome healer's bag?
A gnome healer's bag. He basically charges you the book price. I believe that's 25 gold pieces.
25 gold?
Yeah,
Oh, that's a lot.
There's a lot of stuff in it.
I guess I could do that.
Anyways, Chris, does the trade shop have any healing potions right now? Sometimes they do, I know.
they do not.
Well, damn.
General store does, however.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll get them.
He has 1 that he can sell you. And let me see. It has 4 doses, so he would charge you 40 gold pieces.
I take it.
Okay.
4 doses of what?
1d10.
1d10. Got it.
All right. So, what's the rest of y'all doing? Jay, what's Becca doing?
Getting into trouble.
I zoned out for I don't know how long.
It seems that they want to go explore this haunted cabin, which would be exciting to you. That's something to do in this town, you know.
I will go because why not?
So yeah, so you meet them all there in the morning and have breakfast with them.
Let's Scooby do this.
I don't know if anybody has decided to ride or walk, but it's not that far.
I'm gonna ride.
Okay, so Maria brought a horse.
Yeah, me too. I'm lazy.
All right, so Millie.
Maria's riding a horse because her uniform is literally plate armor.
Yep, I agree. Gotta have
I'm
something.
riding a horse because I'm literally lazy.
Does Millie have a mount?
I don't think so. That I know.
Also,
of.
my floating cart goes too slow.
So you notice that they're starting to get horses together. Same Finnegan and Becca. Becca, your mom owns horses, so you could easily just go get one.
I mean, I will take a horse and go.
Okay. So Becca brings a horse.
I don't have any mounts nor the money for
So
mounts.
yeah, you 3 mounted individuals. Look down and you notice that Finnegan and Millie do not have mounts. So what do you do?
I mean,
I
Finnegan's
can.
small enough he could probably ride with me.
I was gonna say, I offer a hand because I'm on a giant horse. It's a workhorse.
And then
To Millie.
Bob has a horse. You don't know where he got it, but he has one.
Maria's offering to share her mount.
Yes, I'm offering to share the mount with Finnegan.
Okay, uppies.
He's just gonna grab your arm and try to lift you onto the horse.
Uppies, you can fly.
Something stupid happened with my phone, and the screen was doing stuff on its own, and the pharmacy is doing something stupid. Oh my god, Bob! Yes, Bob actually rides up and offers Maria a hand. You may ride with me if you like.
Millie. I was offering Millie a hand.
Oh, you were okay. So you got 2 people offering you a ride on their horse.
I mean, I can offer like
Am I
a
allergic
whole
to cats?
horse and the thing.
I'm allergic to cats.
Give yourself 50 CGP.
No, please no.
So it's up to Millie. You got 2 different people offering you rides. So Finnegan got up.
Won't your tail get in the way?
No. Also, I can wrap it around you. It's quite fluffy and soft.
It's
I
better than
that's the
going with
issue
the
here.
bandit. So I'll take
That takes me back to Jeslaw's previous comment. Poor Bob.
Oh, that was awesome.
Oh, well, you're lost.
Then again, the bandit didn't almost break my leg.
I am so sorry. It was an accident, I
Okay,
promise.
so you guys know the area. It would be faster on horseback to actually ride over the hill.
I'm a very gentle
Or you
fellow.
can stick to the road. It's up to you guys.
Let's ride over the hill.
Okay? So you ride over the hill. We'll probably cut your time in about half. And Finnegan, I am going to mute you again. Sorry.
The kid was so perfectly timed.
Yeah, well,
we rode by some screaming
hey, all right,
kids.
some screen kids. Fluff, fluff. So you pass over this hill, and at the summit, you see this.
There's the McAllister grave.
It's at the top of the hill, and you do see the top of what appears to be a building in the distance. It doesn't have little pointy towers like a church like that, but it looks like a cabin.
It's more cabin shaped, guys. Ignore that. It's cabin shaped.
Definitely cabin shaped.
Yeah,
Definitely
she's
cabin
gonna
shaped.
slow down when going past the gravesite to show respect.
Actually, there is an inscription on the grave. If you guys want me to read it, I can do that, or you guys can just move
Oh
on
yes,
towards the cabin.
How many of us here can read?
grave writing.
How many can you read? That's a good question.
I
I
can
can
read.
read.
I'm pretty sure Maria can read because she can write.
I'm a businessman. It would be a shame if I couldn't read and write.
No,
Yeah,
I
and I have
should
to
be
write
able to.
several reports to the
Yeah, I
Margaret.
do. I know I can read.
Man, I thought I had that set aside. Let me
You're a minstrel. You come with that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, minstrels definitely start with reading and writing.
Singing
Add this set to begin with. Sorry, guys. All right, so here's the adventure legend.
KD, anyone can attempt to write.
Here it is. So who's reading it?
Millie will read it out loud.
Okay.
She sings it.
It says McAllister on it. You guys can see that, but underneath that it says Tybuck and Sharon McAllister, dutiful husband and valiant wife. And below that it says loving parents and heroes to us all. They died so that others could live.
And a skeletal hand shoots up and grabs Millie's like, oh no.
I just
No, that would have been too easy for Ray. He said they were going to be zombies. You can write but not read. There you go. Yeah, those kids. Yes, they've been like that for like 3 days, and I don't know where they came from. I hope they're visiting, to be honest.
Summer vacation.
Yeah, it's summer vacation.
Been there for a while.
Yeah, they have. All right, so
Hey, Kate, you do notice that Gray's ears are down like all
No.
sad.
Oh.
Yep. No, not pictured, but at the base of the stone memorial, there are fresh purple flowers. Somebody just
fresh flowers.
within the last at least day. There's no way they could be that nice still with it being this springtime of year. So it's gonna head down to the summer just like it is now. So somebody put fresh flowers there recently.
Was this inside of my vision?
Actually, no, you had no vision of this at all, but you do have a vision of the cabin. And as you guys approach down below, you kind of see the west side of it, and there's more of it to the back that extends off.
Looks pretty cozy.
It's kind of what you see. It's much bigger than it appears because of the way it's on the hill there. So
It's bigger on the inside.
It's bigger on the inside.
there's just you guys can see it from where you're at. You just can't see it in the picture.
Katie's being mean.
Katie's being mean. Reading the grave song aloud causes the spell to go off, and everyone is disintegrated.
Oh my gosh.
All right, now, as you approach, everybody roll me a 6-sided. It's a TARDIS. Wouldn't it be a
I
police
swear,
box?
if there's a crow, I'm gonna throw a rock at him.
Crow.
Throwing rockets at birds now.
I roll a 3.
There are sparse
I rolled a
trees.
3.
It's semi-forested to the north of the cabin as you guys are approaching. All right, and I'll go to everybody. I got a 3 from Dawn. What did Finnegan get?
I rolled a 1.
A 1. Millie?
1.
A 1. Becca?
3.
3. Gray?
3.
And for Bob, wow, this is unanimous here. The only one who's not surprised is Bob, as these bandits come out of the trees off of zip lines. And that's where we're going to end the session.
Ah!
Ziplining bandits.
Yep, they
Bob
zip
might
line
know.
down.
Well, this is gonna be fun, and of course the bandit's not surprised because of a bandit raid.
Good!
I kind of
Bandits!
use the horse to kick the bandits in the face.
We got bandits! We can steal their cheese!
Oh no! It's a cheese sighting. All right, that was Conan.
That's the wrong one.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I was just teasing anyway. I wasn't gonna play the whole thing. Just enough.
Something to shine a spotlight on.
Smooth criminal cheese, yeah, that's my style.
Bandit cheese.
Yeah, that's my style.
Criminal cheese.
All right, so I'm gonna need everybody's final actions, and then we'll do favorite moment, favorite player. So we'll start with Dawn, since you're up top there.
So
You
the
are
final
surprised. So how do you react to bandits ziplining towards you?
She's just gonna pull out her sword and ready for combat.
Stupid autocorrect. Only the doctor's TARDIS is a police box. Everyone else's doesn't have a needed up a chameleon module mode. Yeah, I know. But in my games, only the doctor makes appearances. The rest of those losers can keep their TARDIS. Just kidding, Katie. It's all good. Okay, so I'm sorry, Don. Go ahead.
She's just gonna pull out her sword and ready herself for combat.
All right, sounds good. Jake, Finnegan.
Well, since I'm surprised and I don't know how to ride a horse, I say I fall off the horse.
Okay, so roll me a feat of agility to try to get off this horse.
No, I said I fall off, but I made it 25, so I guess I almost fell off.
Yeah, well, you fly too, so you slid off the horse and you flew to the ground. You glided down. Okay, so Millie.
I'm surprised as well. Probably just barely have enough time to pull out a weapon.
All right.
The new weapon.
So you are ready for combat, Jay.
I kind of missed what happened. I knew something. I just forgot what. Yeah.
Bandits on zip lines.
You did tell me what you rolled too, so that's.
Yeah, that's the weird part. Is I forgot what I actually was.
You're surprised by bandits ziplining out of the trees at you guys.
Oh,
Well,
I just had the perfect thing to say to Bob.
Since my mother owns the horses and everything, I kind of know how to control horses. So I control horses.
Well, you are a nobleman, so yes, horses is one of
I
your
was gonna
things.
say, I'm pretty sure you got land-based riding.
Yeah. So since I can horse, I will control my horse. Well, I am frantically searching for a weapon of some sort.
Okay, well, you have weapons on you, so.
Well,
I
the one I
know.
want.
You always miss what happens.
Oh, yeah.
Wrath them up. So, Maria, you were saying something to Bob?
Yeah, I'm just gonna shout at Bob. Oh, hey, look, it's some old friend of yours, Bob.
He just grunts and slides off his horse, and he seems ready to fight them more than you guys are. So great. Surprise.
Millie.
Final action.
I know. Millie, staying on the horse or getting off?
Off.
Okay, I grab a hold of her and pounce down.
Stop scaring her.
I like that. That was good.
She makes the cutest noises. Anyways, that way you won't hurt yourself, because I'm a cat and I can always land on my feet. Well, not always, but
Okay, so
generally.
you guys are on the ground and you guys are ready for combat. Okay, that's
Yep.
where we all are. So let me see here. We'll start with Jake since he's on my list first here. Favorite moment, favorite player, sir.
Alrighty. Actually, I'm gonna have to say my favorite moment is when Millie got mobbed by her fans, and Kate is my favorite player.
Fan mob. Who is your favorite player?
Kate.
Kate. So fan mob and a nod to Kate. Okay. So we're going to give that to
Oh, shit.
Millie. Millie gets a nod here. Okay. All right. Anything else you want to shout out today?
Nope.
All right. I'll take it. That'll take us to Jay, who's muted and off camera.
Okay, well.
What your hand? How did that work?
She's AI! Get her!
Oh, no!
I've been able to find any Americans that know about and are Doctor Who nerds. Well, you've got some here. That's for sure. I love Doctor.
We are definitely Doctor Who nerds.
Anyways.
Yep. Anyways, go ahead.
So favorite player is Kate.
Kate. Okay. Nod to Kate. You guys can vote in the chat too if you want.
A favorite moment, I don't know. Besides the amount of times I keep forgetting things.
Okay. Okay. So your forgetful moment is what your favorite moment is.
Yes, all my forgetfulness.
All righty. Anything you want to shout out today?
Not really.
I
graduated!
Graduated! Yay!
Yeah, that's quite I graduated, but
Awesome. All right, so we'll pop Dawn up there and have Songbird tell us favorite moment, favorite player.
Oh, that's a hard one.
Good. I'm glad you were able to stay for the whole game tonight. It was awesome.
That was. Ooh. You're gonna have to come back to me on that one.
Okay, well, I was gonna also put on the medieval tavern music, so we'll go to Gray.
Meowdy, meowdy. All right. My favorite moment is when I jumped on the table and was louder than Millie's fans.
I'm gonna conclude that in the fan mob. Fan mob moment.
But I'm a fan, and I'm bigger.
Ooh.
Favorite player?
Well, Millie, of course.
That's getting unanimous. I don't have any naysayers yet. All right, so are you ready, Dawn, or are we gonna go to Millie?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right.
Okay, so favorite moment would probably be when I said he could kiss the mayor's ass and the one lord I really hate was just right there.
That was.
We'll call that a Harwinton moment.
The Harwinton moment. It was just right there.
All right, favorite player?
Favorite player is a toughie, but I'd have to say Finnegan. Really, because I think it's kind of funny that he jumped and slid off the horse.
Okay.
Just like wait.
So we got the Finnegan.
By the way, chat, you can give us favorite moments and favorite players too.
Yeah, I did say, but thanks for.
I haven't seen any though.
That's okay. There's only like 4 people rocking with us right now, so it's okay.
Oh, true.
So Millie.
I'd have to say favorite players, probably Gray, and then the favorite moment is, well, it's kind of a long moment because it's kind of like a Gray redemption arc. So for Millie.
Thank you.
Great to redeem.
All right. Great redeem. That's what we call that. Okay. is there anything you want to shout out? And then I was going to ask Dawn if she wanted to shout anybody out. I forgot. Shout something out.
I'm probably gonna have a really good song coming out on Thursday on your show.
Sweet, that would be nice.
Yeah, nice.
I do have
For
three
our radio show.
Do have 3 submissions from Bear the Gen X GM, and again, Jay Sins has promised me something, but I haven't seen anything yet. So
I'll send it to you. I have it all set up. But,
sweet. That would be awesome. Because Bear the Gen X GM has now contributed a lot. He's given me his whole playlist, and it said I could play 3 a week, 3 a radio show. So he's got a lot. It's pretty cool. Bunch of superhero songs.
You're welcome to keep playing the other one too.
Which one?
The other song is it too.
Okay, yeah, I
Tired
can
one.
play that again. That'd be cool. Sweet, I got those in a file, so it's all good.
Okay.
All right, Dawn, did you need to shout anything else out?
Other than my live stream of Nino Kuni this Wednesday at about 10 a.m. Nope.
Okay. All right, so live stream for Luna Songbird at 10 a.m. Mountain Time. Link in the description.
I'm not even going to attempt
Links to all my players in the description and everything we're doing here on this on this channel and their channels.
Except for me, don't do it.
Tiger. Stop the tiger.
Don't do it.
Don't have a link to Tiger in the description. She has asked me not to. So on that note, we've got stuff going on this week. We have the radio show on Thursday. We're back on Fridays, and then Saturday. What do we have going on Saturday? Because we usually have something on Saturdays. Let me see.
Spine Ticks.
I'm on Spine Ticks this Saturday. Yep. And the Common Laborers full video is going to come out on Saturday as a premiere. So that's what's going on. So nothing big, just a video premiere on Saturday.
Did you get this vote?
Which one? Jess?
I put it on there.
Favorite moment, I think, was the whole scene in the tavern with the spider guy. Okay, I like that. I like that. Spider guy. Spideus, we'll call it. Even though that's not his name. Nobody found out his name. Player.
No, he said the Dusky Knight said Neverus.
Yeah. Favorite player is Jay.
That must be his name.
Well, what was that, Don? I kind of missed that half of that, Don. I'm sorry.
Okay, so the Dusky Knight said Neverus when he was referring to the guy with the spiders. So I'm willing to bet that's his name.
Davis? Oh, yes, it is.
Yes.
Give yourself 25 CGPs.
Yep.
And clearly they don't like each other. All right, so we have 1 vote for Finn, 1 vote for Gray, 1 vote for Beckham, and 3 for Millie. So Millie's our big MVP winner tonight.
Never knows
Thank you all for your votes, and I appreciate that.
Yay!
That in Discord like I normally do. But yes, give yourself 100 CGPs. Add that to the 250 I'm giving everybody for role-playing tonight. Very awesome role-playing session. We didn't actually have any combat or anything else, but we got a lot done. And I wanted you guys to be able to explore your home base, and I think we handled that pretty well tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed that.
Yeah, it was really nice.
I know a lot of the people in the chat kind of dropped off, especially when we started playing the Dragon Slayer video, but it happened. I was like, oh, this isn't what I showed up for. I showed up for gaming. But like I said before, we have 2 other games going right now, too. We have Bear the Gen X GM playing Heroic, and we have Elfbait, I think, is supposed to be playing his Hyperborea, Conan-style OSE game. So I've caught a couple of those. It's pretty fun. So on that note, I think we're good for the night. Unless anybody else has anything to shout out or anything.
Sub to Tiger.
Sub to Tiger.
No.
All right.
No. Also, after next game, for this game, session 5, everyone will get their first increase.
Yes, session 5 will do that. that note, I think we're going to say goodnight. Thanks, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
I
Thank you all for showing up.
Appreciate y'all for being here. Jess says it was interesting. You guys made it entertaining. Well, see, that's sometimes role playing. If you let your players play, sometimes that's kind of how it works out. And yes, they're moving into a situation where some things are going to happen. So next session, I was leading into it, but
hopefully no flying weapons.
I definitely wanted everybody to get a good sense of their home base. So I think we managed that. So, all right. So good night, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us.